Whatever happened to patience? What happened to Hakuna Matata? You know, the feeling that everything will be okay. There's nothing to worry about. Today, everything is, hurry up, shishisa, faster, faster. People are impatient in traffic, at work, even in the shops, always hurrying from home to work, from work to home. There's no such thing as taking your time. I saw a guy the other day lose his patience with his cell phone and being impatient because it took so long for the call to connect. Even when it comes to eating, it is no longer the norm to have a slow-cooked meal at home, but rather to swing past the first fast food place or get microwave meals from the supermarket. We have created a culture that demands immediate gratification. In other words, we will no longer wait to be satisfied. We want something now and it must happen now. We live in a world of impatient people. How refreshing it is to be met with a patient attitude by someone that just affords you patience. Has that happened to you recently? Have you met or worked with someone who just seemed to have more patience and make your day just that little bit lighter? Did you know that having patience is a skill that we need to work on? To give a person your time and attention is one of the greatest gifts you can ever give. It causes people to experience acceptance, and it increases their sense of worth. It tells them that they are important enough to be listened to. It shows respect. Let's slow down a bit and take the time to understand patience. In James 5 verse 7, the Bible points us to the example of a farmer waiting patiently for the rain to fall on his fields and the seed planted. He has to wait for the rain to come and the seed to grow in order to have a harvest. In the same way, our patience with others makes room for God to work in their lives. It helps them to grow too. Remember that God is at work in people's lives all the time. His work is helped by your patience with them. Patience is the state of endurance under difficult circumstances and in the face of delay. It means persevering even when provoked, without acting on annoyance or with anger in a negative way. We all need to grow in the skill of patience. Do you have patience? What would those around you say? You see, getting angry often and being impatient quickly are simple signs that you need more patience in your life. Not only will you benefit and probably live longer, but your relationships will improve and people around you will be positively affected and encouraged. How do we develop patience? We need God's help with developing this skill in life. And we can start by asking God to help us in some practical, everyday steps to improving our patience. I've found the following things. Become aware that you are impatient, firstly. Make a decision that you want to learn to relax. Let go. It's a difficult one. Learn to see the big picture. Don't make a big issue out of small things. Don't try to fit too much into a day and multitask all the time. Remember, good things take time. Learn to invest more time and patience into the important things in life. Then when you plan for something to be completed, build in a small margin for extra time, as things usually take longer than what we think. Make peace with this. Pinpoint the stress triggers, which taxes your patience, and decide you're not going to allow them to rule your life. I have a prayer of patience for all of us. Pray it with me. Lord, teach me to have patience like the farmers. Amen.